What's good with it, nation? Welcome to Rated Tape. And today we're going to be looking at Johnathan Abram. And the question is, should he stay here long term and be a Raider long term? We know he's on a rookie contract right now. He's dealing with the injury currently, and he had himself a pretty good game against the Cleveland Browns in Week 15 and the victory that we had. Definitely need him to make those plays because they were crucial when they happened. And we'll see some of those in this film discussion. But my main thing is, do we want to keep him longer than his rookie contract? Will we want to pick up to re-sign him, tag him, whatever the case may be, pick up that fifth-year option? And that's the main question here. But I want to go ahead and look at some cons and some pros to see, what is going on with Johnathan Abram? What is he known for? What is he good at? What are some things that he might be susceptible to? Some things that he might struggle with. So let's go ahead and hop into that. But if y'all can, make sure to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and we're gonna hop right into it. So on this first play right here, this right here is going to be more towards the passing game, obviously, and you'll see he's in position to make a play, but he just doesn't have the right technicals down. I'm not 100% sure what he was reading on this. You can go ahead and get a closer look from this angle, from the backside. You get the bluff on the run, and then boom, you take the shot downfield. And at that point, he's kind of backpedaling, right? I don't know why he's backpedaling at this point. I know he's trying to play the ball, but you gotta play that better. You gotta, if you're gonna flip your hips, go ahead and flip your hips and just commit to it. At that point, it's kind of, he was just stuck in a back pedal going backwards, and that's an easy interception in my opinion. If you have that better ball skill, and he just doesn't have those ball skills right now, and that's definitely coachable. I do think he was in a good spot to make a play. He just doesn't make the play, and it ends up being a touchdown instead of a turnover. So this is an interesting play. That's just my interpretation of that one. We'll go ahead and move on to this next one. And this one, again, right? Mahomes is in the backfield. He's running around. He steps up in the pocket, slings it downfield, and then you'll see here about 40-yard throw, and the running back gets it over Abram, right? Again, Abram is in position to make a play. I don't know what it is with him and the ball being in the air, but he definitely needs to work on his ball skills. You see right there, definitely got to work on his ball skills because he's having a hard time. Look again, it looks nearly identical as the last play. Just this time, the receiver, in this case it's a running back, goes up and comes back for the ball in a sense, while Abram is kind of falling away from the ball. Right, so it's a tough one. So I feel like he's in position to make plays. He just is just dealing with some technical things when it comes to the ball skills. So, and then here, this is the good, right? This is what you can see in the passing game. He comes up and he makes a big play. He explodes on the tight end, right? Makes him drop the pass, whether it was a fumble or not. Hey, you can't call it, but he doesn't catch it. And it's a big play. We get off the field, and that's kind of how he can impact the passing game most definitely. But again, we don't see that too much. We don't get too many flashes of that. We get more flashes of stuff like this. He's going downhill. He's breaking through the screen plays, diagnosing everything underneath, and going ahead and attacking that ball carrier. All right. And this is what he's pretty much known for, right? We just seen this Week 15 in the victory against the Browns. This is beautiful, right? He's diagnosing the play. This is watching tape. All right, let's watch it again. You get the motion. He starts to jump. He already knows. At this point, I think he's just looking. He's like, all right, the wingman isn't getting the ball. And at this point, the quarterback is, whether it's a play action or not, he's making a tackle, right? Because at first he was going towards the quarterback, and then he jumps towards it. So I think most likely he diagnosed it. He was watching film, but there could have been a possibility that regardless, he was going to go in. Because you see, he was going for that quarterback. Then he just shot right for the you can see him going kind of at an angle to get the running back at this point. Definitely a good play. Let's go after it one more time. Full speed. You see him here. He lined up. Boom. Beautiful. Great diagnosis. Boy been in the lab watching film. And then here's another good play that I liked. It's not anything crazy. But you'll see him. He goes in there. He goes in there. It looks like he's playing that backside linebacker nearly. And look, he diagnoses it, gets through that blocker. The blocker wasn't even fast enough to get there. And he grabs Chubb, man. Grabs Chubb, stops him right there. And that's beautiful. That's beautiful. And then we can go here. Boom, missed tackle, right? We seen him make the tackle just previously on Chubb, and then here he misses tackles. And this is kind of what I was saying at the beginning about kind of with the consistency, what I would like to see. Because if he were to be consistent in all these plays, if he were to be able to track the ball a little bit better, I don't think that stigma would stick with him so much that he can't cover. I think he's in the right place at the right time. But the main thing, in my opinion, the main thing is that he just doesn't have those ball skills. And this one right here is another crucial play in the same game, right? It's like some games he'll pop and some games he won't. So you'll see him here. The backside, you can see a little bit better. He's lined up on the weak side, but you get that movement from Hobbs at that point. You get the movement from Hobbs. And you see the linebackers are moving, but Abram is kind of just still standing there. And at this point, you'll see the running back do a jump cut and then come back this way. Abram bites on it hard. Watch. And at that point, the hole was just wide open, right? Hole was just wide open at that point. We go back, we'll watch it. You can look at that. Look, if Abram just sticks his head in there, you know what I mean? You can work some magic. Also, Littleton has to make the play, right? Because I don't think it's 100% on Abram in that case, but I do think if Abram, if you just stand still, really, he could make this one not go for as long as it did. So definitely something Littleton needs to work on, because even look at Littleton, bro, getting held at that point, but inexcusable. Those are some things we're dealing with in the run game. And that pretty much sums it up on what's going on with Johnathan Abram, some things you might see, and some plays that stick with people a lot, especially those plays to where they're catching it downfield for a touchdown. Those right there will stick with people, and that will have people saying he can't cover, which I'm not disagreeing with. I'm not disagreeing with at all. But I'm saying that there are some things he could work on to where he would be better in pass coverage. Those plays were basically 50-50 balls, in my opinion, right? He just lost on them. So if he works on those ball skills, he's definitely going to tilt to more towards that being a better coverage guy, right? So I think he has the speed. I think he has the talent. I think he has all the tangibles you would need. He just needs to work on them ball skills. Obviously he's in the film room. You've seen him making plays. So if you were able to stop by, watch this video, if you can, hit that thumbs up. I appreciate it. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this of the Raiders. I appreciate everybody tuning in. Until next time, y'all, ready to take.